Pero nakat ka doon kanina doon sa sinasabi mo na parang even your national director from the Philippines didn't showed up,
Yeah,
ganyan.
he didn't show up. I also, kasi what happened, I got my result on the day of the coronation. So wala pang coronation. It was the morning that my test result came. I was supposed to fly one day after coronation.
Kasi nga once lang yung
Tas-
flight.
Yes, that was positive na. So I called my dad and I told him that I will not compete because if I know I'm positive, I will not. I need to isolate. That's the rule,
The
and
rule,
I,
yes.
I understand why, and I agree with it. And then when I called my national director, he said, basically, you better compete because sayang lahat and Philippines will be disappointed in you, blah, 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 blah. And I was really crying. I called my dad. I said, I don't know what to do. I don't want to disappoint anyone. But I also feel like this is my morals, you know. I will not hide that I'm positive. And then my dad said, just do what you feel is right, and you have to, consider everyone that is counting on you also. But my dad also wanted me to not compete na. So what I did na lang to make everyone happy, I ended up talking to all the girls. I sat with them and I said, look, we've all been sick kasi for like 3 weeks. We all knew that we have COVID kasi we lost our sense of smell, our taste. My roommate even collapsed. She couldn't breathe. They kept all of the organization in Egypt, they kept all of it quiet. They don't want us to talk about it. And then basically, I told the girls I'm positive, and how do you feel if I will still compete? And they were like, girl, like, please compete, sayang. Basically, like, we're all sick anyway, and thank you for telling us. So don't worry, you can still compete, and we're okay with it. So yeah, and then turns out a lot of the girls were positive na naman na. So we were all already kind of in trouble with the whole COVID positive situation. So yeah, eventually during that time, there was a lot of media frenzy because nag-viral yung test ko. And Philippines pageant, like, fans are
Super.
the biggest fans in the world. So it was really like a big issue. And I was, I'll keep some details out, but eventually when I got home, maybe 2 or 3 weeks after the coronation, I jumped into a teleserye na.
Tapos alam mo, 'di ba sa offer nga sinabi ko sa kanya na parang that time parang your name is super duper pinag-uusapan kasi
Yeah.
you were dragged into another situation of big stars na parang 'di ba sinabi na ikaw pa yung reason of ganito, of their paghiwalay sa marriage and everything. Pero
Yeah.
grabe pala yung pinagdaanan mo, Kelly.
Parang mas worse yung nangyari sa Egypt for me
Parang
compared
yon-
to the fake news of
Correct.
like, kasi this was something that I did really from my heart. And despite all the fears that I had of traveling and competing and during that
In the
time,
middle of pandemic.
I did it for the Philippines. So
Yeah.
to feel that backlash, it was kind of painful, and I couldn't speak up.
Yeah.
And like, actually, I wanted to speak up habang nasa Egypt pa ako. But my parents advised me, and rightly so, don't say anything until you get home safe.
Correct.
Because my dad
That's
also wanted to
important yan,
fly there,
pinaka-importante.
pero prone siya sa sickness. So sabi ko, no, please just stay where you are. I'm gonna be okay. So every day kami nag-video call, like full day, full night. Tas wala akong internet. So I'm buying data like every day also. So I just cried a lot. I wrote some music, and then eventually I got home. Tas yeah, and then there was a lot of people reaching out. They want to interview me about it, and I said no, I need to go home first.
Yeah.
When I got home and I got to taping, the first few months we were shooting The World Between Us with Alden Richards and Jasmine. So it was a really great project. I cried a lot in my hotel room because hindi pa ako naka-move on nun sa nangyari sa akin. And having to go back to work and not to be home with my mom or
Dad.
my dad. I was still working. Yeah, it took a toll on me for a while, but eventually I met a great guy who, when I met him after my taping, I talked to him about it. I cried a lot, and then life just got better from there with that person.
I wanna hug you. Promise.
Yes.
Thank you for raising the flag of the Filipinos despite of the situation.
Yeah. I have
Especially
no regrets.
in the middle of the pandemic. And this story is something like reminding everybody na to please be kind all the time.
Yes.
Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang yung may pinagdadaanan. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang yung may dinadala. Kasi hindi porket kaya naming ipakitang maganda kami. Wow. Cherise. Hindi diba?
Tama.
Andun eh. Hindi diba totoo? Kaya ako naging emotional kasi hindi porket we have this strong personality showing up every day to people na parang ang tingin nila is, maldita yan, matara yan, ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi nila alam yung bigat ng pressure na dinadala mo for mas maraming tao.
Kasi part of the job, whether it's pageant or showbiz, like you mentioned earlier, like from the outside, it's glamorous.
Yes.
But what goes on behind the scenes is just really not. Most of the time, it's
Totoo.
not. But it's part of our job to make our job look glamorous.
Totoo.
So
Totoo yun.
people don't know until now. Like, this is my first time to tell the
Thank you.
details. But
Thank you, Kelly.
they don't know that for the first 9 or 10 days until I escaped from the hotel that I was stuck in, that I was staying in a room that belonged to 3 male photographers. They didn't, the bed sheets weren't fixed, cleaned, they weren't changed, the towels. I slept on a towel for like 9 days, barely got any food, and I had to sneak out because I was, the door of my hotel room said like, parang, do not enter, infect, toxic, something. So when I looked at my door, oh my gosh, kaya pala there's no one bringing me food.
Oh my God.
So I would sneak out like 1 a.m. just to get water from the restaurant, and I couldn't say anything about it. I had to not burn any bridges until nakauwi na ako. When I got home, I tried to get my over expenses to be reimbursed, and I got hit with a letter from a lawyer that threatening me basically. So that time I just left it. I was like, I don't have the energy right now to fight. I just want to be home and
Be with my family.
Be with my family. And then that didn't happen. So, but eventually nangyari naman. So
Totoo.
all is good.
And life goes on talaga.
Life goes on. At least I saw the true colors of people
Yeah.
and the industry sometimes. But not all are bad.